This is my recipe for my short rib of beef cooked in a spicy Asian sweet sauce. And these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I've got a short rib of beef, and you can see there that's quite meaty, and I'm going to cut that into 3 and try and get it into 3 equal parts if you can. And then to make the sauce, I've got half a tin of tomatoes, some chili powder, some tomato ketchup, I've got jackery, this is our sugar, unrefined. I'll be shaving some of that off and using that. I've got 2 stock cubes, some dark soy sauce, some Chinese 5-spice, some sweet soy sauce, and some minced garlic and ginger paste. With this rib of beef, what I'm looking for, there's a membrane on the back of here, and I've just started it now, and you can see it here. Put my finger in there, and I'm just trying to ease this off. And if you can, if it does get a bit slippery, you can use kitchen paper, but you'll see the membrane coming away now. And I take this off. I mean, we're going to put this in the slow cooker, so it will make things a lot easier, but if you can get it off, it's a better idea. And you can see it there, that's the membrane, and I've taken this off the back of the ribs. And what I'm going to do now is with my sharper knife, I'm looking, I can see the bone. Can you see the bone here? You can see it here, each individual bone, there and there. So I'm looking just to cut them, just on the side, and if we can, we're going to try and get 3 equal pieces, if we can, so that they cook evenly. If you can look at that there, I've sort of cut them across the middle, and cut them there, and you can also see the rib there. As you can see now, I've seasoned the ribs with salt and pepper, and I'm going to fry them now, fat side down. And I will season each individual side. And again, what we're looking for is to get some colour on these ribs. As you can see now, I've coloured all the sides. I'm just going to try and show you there. You can see I've got some colour, and the more colour you can get on the outside, the better. As we always say, colour is flavour. Just to show you a little bit more here. You can see it there, see the colour I've got on that. And I'm happy with those now, and I've seasoned all the sides, and I'm ready now to transfer this to the slow cooker. I've dissolved the 2 stock cubes now in 300 millilitres of water, and what I'm going to do now is make the rest of the marinade. So I've got some minced garlic and ginger, and I'll be putting in the tomatoes as well, so they've gone in. Put the minced garlic and ginger with the jackery sugar, that's gone in. I'm going to put a good heaped teaspoon, maybe a bit more, of garlic and ginger, that's the paste. So the jackery's gone in, the tomatoes have gone in as well, and we're just looking to get that, stir that through. Now we've got the dark soy, that's a tablespoon. Give that a mix. This is our Chinese 5-spice. Again, this is quite pungent, so be careful, but I'm looking for 1 teaspoon, maybe 1.5, say. That's fine. I won't be going any more than that. If you do like it a bit more with the Chinese 5-spice, what you can do is after about 2 hours, when it's in the slow cooker, you can sprinkle a bit more over the top. But I find that will be enough. Here's our tomato ketchup. That's going in. That's gone in. Now the chili powder, I've got 1 heaped teaspoon, that is there, and I'm just going to put that in. That's fine for me. Again, if you want it hotter, you can put more in, and if you don't like it that spicy, take a little bit out. Now, with the sweet soy, I'm going to put 1 tablespoonful in, because we've already got sugar in there. That's the jackery that's gone in. And I'm going to mix that in. But what I will be doing with the sweet soy, and I'll just show you this again, this sweet soy, it's a lovely sauce. And what I'm going to do with that, about every hour to every 2 hours, I'll be checking on the ribs and I'll be turning them in the slow cooker. And I'll be putting a drizzle over each rib. And that'll blend into the rib and you get a lovely rich dark colour. So there we have it. There's the marinade, as you can see. It's all mixed together. I'm going to transfer the beef ribs now to the slow cooker. And then I'll pour the marinade over the top. Right, as you can see here, I've got the ribs. And look at the colour on those. They look great. So I'm just going to plop those in now. I'll put them down on the bone. And I think it's really important to get colour on these ribs. Now this slow cooker, I put it on high. And I'm going to put it on high, and this will take these to cook a minimum of 4 hours, and that's a minimum. And what we're doing, we're just looking to get this lovely sauce. Give them a good covering. And what I'll be looking to do later on, as I said earlier, I'll be coming in about 2 hours time and I'll be turning them over. I'll be turning them anyway, but I'll turn them over and I'll just be putting a little drizzle of this, our sweet soy. I'll probably come every hour or possibly every 2, just to keep an eye on them. But I would say now, like we've said earlier, this will take a minimum of 4 hours, and we'll be back and forth to check on it. What I said earlier, that I'd be cooking these for a minimum of 4 hours, and actually these have cooked or been in the slow cooker for 4.5 hours, and I just want to show you the end result. And you can see they're really soft and tender, and this one has actually come off the bone, and that will fall apart. And if I show you, this is a spoon, and you can actually see me, I could actually cut that meat with a spoon. When that will actually fall apart in your mouth with all this lovely juice. And what I did, we had a build-up of fat, and I just put some kitchen paper in and daubed all the excess fat off and took it away. So we've got rid of that. And what I also did, I explained earlier, but with this sweet soy, I came back sort of every hour, and all I did was a little drizzle on the top, and then put the lid back on. And that just sweetens up. It's an absolutely delicious flavour. Well, I'm really happy with this now, so I'm ready to dish up. I've now dished up the ribs, and I finished them off with just a little bit more of the extra sticky sauce on the top. So there we have it. That's Brad's Asian sticky short rib of beef. Enjoy.